Hello and welcome to PlayStation Racer, and this is chapter 2 in my journey playing Gran Turismo. We've been through quite a lot of the program already. We've already done the licenses, we've done quite a few of the circuit experiences, we've done the menu books, etc. Today we're going to be heading into the daily races, and that's where I'm going to start live streaming. So right the way from the very, very lowest levels of DR settings. I've already done about an hour, which I've got a video on that already. This, I think I'm on D rated, and we're going to go right the way through to A's. And it's my intention to live stream these all the way. So let's get into the video and see how we do. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is pop into sport. And we've got 3 races. We've got race A, which doesn't affect your DR rating, so I'm not too worried about that one. That's quite a nice race because it's all the same car, so you are against even cars and it's down to driverability. We then got race B, which it tends to be a sprint race. There's not a lot of strategy involved. There's no tyre changes, mandatory tyre changes, etc. And then you've got race C that tends to be where strategy comes into with sometimes you've got to have 2 tyres, sometimes you'll need to have a pit stop, etc. So the one we're going to be working with today is race B. And the car that I have got is just going to change car. I've got a couple that I could use. I could use the McLaren, and I've also got the Audi TT, maybe even the Ferrari. I'm going to be going with the McLaren first of all. And one of the reasons why I'm doing that is one of my friends, O'Reilly, has done this race in the WRX with a 2 minutes 40, which is pretty good. And then we've got the global ranking. So you can see there that the number 1 place is in a GR4 Huracan. And then you've got a number of 650Ss, which is the car of choice. Interestingly, no Audi TTs in there. There's a Mercedes Viper, but no Audi TT. So that would be quite interesting. One of the other things that I often do when I'm in here is I'll go into one of the faster races, and I'll play the replay. And what that does is that helps you to get an idea of the braking points and the gears that they're using, the lines that they're taking, corners that they can cut, all that sort of stuff. So in here, I'm going to go in and just set the display all option. We'll then go back to the beginning and we'll just pick up this particular view. Now I do know Spa, and I dare say that I'll probably forget much of what we learn in here. So we're down into first for a bit of turning, just clipping the apex to just missing the wall but using quite a bit of curb. Then as we go down to Aruz and Radeon, staying over to the right hand side, 6th gear, dizzy lift, no flat all the way through there, all taking quite a lot of curb on the way over the top. That was all 6th gear. 7th gear as we go down the Camel Straight. And as we come into this tight right left, we're going to brake around about the 100-meter board down into 3rd. Just missing the curb slightly. Probably going to stay over to the left. Yes, he is. So 4th gear through there. That's interesting. I would normally be 3rd. And I normally do this one in 2nd. We're braking at the beginning of the curb. Down into 1st, then up into 3rd. Okay. This one I normally do in 3rd. So he's actually going higher gear than I normally do. Normally brake on around about the 50 for this one, the beginning of the curb. So 4th gear, then straight up into 5th. Okay, so it looks like I can go higher gears than I normally do. Braking at the beginning of the curb. Okay, I normally do that one in 3rd, picking up that apex, picking up this one. Similar to what I do underneath the bridge, going to brake at the beginning of the curb. Okay, second for rotation straight up into third. Fifth through there. Okay. So basically the lesson I'm learning here is that he is staying in a higher gear than I would normally. The lines are similar. Sixth all the way through there. Going to brake on the white line. Oh, quite a bit after the white line, almost at the beginning of the curb and down into first gear. Second and away to the line. Okay, so there's quite a bit in that one to remember, and I'm not going to remember all of it. So what we'll do now is we'll come out of there and we will select from the garage. I've got my car, so I'm just going to select that. Now I could do enter with the current car, or could do a qualifying time trial. I've also got my car settings. So the car settings are racing hard tyres, which I think we need. Yes, we do. And the detailed settings, otherwise it's all pretty much maxed out. Although balance of play, balance of power, whatever you want to say, is applied in this particular one. The qualifying time ranking, and obviously got the race details. So if we do qualifying time trial, and we'll see what sort of time we can put in here. So the ranking board, one of the other things that we could do, I could measure myself against O'Reilly, or I could measure myself against one of these top runners. So I'm just going to pick this one that we've just been looking at. I'm going to load the Ghost. And then when we go into the settings, I'm going to come down to the Ghost settings, and I'm going to have my personal best off, the loaded Ghost on. I'm going to reset the Ghost position so that at the end of each section of the lap, it will bring the Ghost back towards you. And I'm going to offset it by half a second, which gives me a little bit of distance so I can catch up, but it doesn't get in the way. Okay, so we are looking for as quick a time as we can possibly get. Let's see how we go. I could go a little bit quiet whilst we're just doing this, especially as I get used to this car. Not run this on hard tyres very much. There we go, we've got the Ghost on the screen. So braking at the 50. Whoa, that was too late. Need to be braking a little bit before then. So you can see that Ghost car is getting away from me already. Now he went through here, I think, in 6th, and he didn't lift, taking lots and lots and lots of the curb, not lifting. Oh, I didn't make it. That's going to be a penalty, I think. Yep, that's a penalty. Got to get that particular complex better. Now he was braking around about the beginning of the curb. That was okay. Just leaving in 3rd through here. Oh, gone a little bit wide on that one. I usually go 2nd through here. Just getting away from me again now. Too deep. Too deep. Again, you can see just how far away he is. 3rd gear through here. Again, just too deep, so might need to calibrate my brakes. Don't want to wind up in the gravel there. That can absolutely kill your lap. There we go. Oh, didn't quite hold that. Come and get back on the track. Round we go. Let's just do a retry on that one. That was rubbish. Now remember, that guy will be an A plus racer, whereas I'm a high C, low B at best. So he will be quicker than me without question. Need to practice a lot with these this track and these cars. Get better and better and better. So he actually goes quite long. Did we get that done? Yes, we did. That's better. He goes a lot further into the first part of that corner than I normally do. And that gives you a better run up the hill then. I'm going to brake on the 100 metre board. Down into third. That's a bit better. Don't go out too wide. It's a little bit too wide there as well. Another track limit warning. That's not good. No, way too wide. So what I need to do now is to slow it down a little bit, just to put a time in. And again, I find it really disheartening when these ghosts just run away. It helps to pick up the lines that they're running, but sometimes I prefer just to focus on my own lap and see how I do. And there we go, he's come back to us. Penalty served. Go out wide there, sweep back across. Couldn't quite do that flat through there. Another track limit penalty. So that's going to write off this particular run. So he takes that corner even closer to the wall than I did. We were up, we're now down. So 6th gear. Run this nice and long. Bring it back across. Don't go too deep. Oh no. That's not going to be good. So half a second down at the moment, and we've got penalties to apply. Whose silly idea was this to do this live streaming? The other thing I've got to learn as well with these daily races is when you're running the AI, you can chuck it up the inside of them, you can late brake them, you can nudge them. You're not going to be able to do any of that in the daily races. So we need to have better lines, better braking points, and try and avoid everybody. And that includes turning in on people and braking too early so that people don't think you're brake checking them. We're on a 2:38.1 for the first one. Penalties applied, that's going to hurt. Out wide, sweep across. So 1.4 seconds up. Gives me a 2:36, but that was with penalties. Had to take a double stab of the steering at that one. Still put us slightly up. Oh, took a bit too much curb on there. Did we get away with that one? Possibly. Zero, zero, zero on the timing difference, so all pretty consistent right now. Beginning of the curb. That was a slightly later brake, which resulted in a very slidey car through here. Nearly half a second up though. On the power as soon as we can. Oh, just gone a little bit too deep on the exit. Still up on the delta. Ah, and a penalty. What's that penalty for? Track limit. Where was that? And we've lost all of that time. Gonna have to serve the penalty as we come around this corner. We'll get off the green stuff. It's going to go around. I'm going to carry on because I want to keep the delta up. Damage to the front of the car now. Hopefully that will clean up before we get to the end. Good. So the damage on the front and the tyre is now cleaned up. It was a much slower lap. Get this turned in on the power. That was a little bit better. Stay over to the right. 6th gear. Run this curb. Catch the inside of that one. Oh no, I think I was all 4 wheels off the line again. It's potentially going to be half a second down. Looks like we might actually got away with that. Got a little bit deep into there. Come on, get second up. Come on. Yep, still blue. Gone red. Now blue. Close. Really didn't want to get in that gravel on this one. Where are we now? 2 seconds up. Could this be a 2:35? Oh no! Just didn't quite hold that. Ah, no, all wrong at the end. Yeah. How's the track gone? Momentary lapse of concentration at the end there, threw that lap away. Time to go again. Second gear. Oh, I didn't quite take enough out of that corner. Can we make some time up? Not really. Sixth gear. Run the curb. Get it over. Don't go over. Oh, that's so hard through there. Yep, 1 second. Jump in it. That was a little better through there. Chasing down that ghost car. Going away from me a little bit right now. Come on. Come on. Oh, got the penalty to serve. It's going to kill this. That kills your speed all the way through this latter part of the track. Go way out wide, but I think if you do put a wheel off the track there, then you wind up with a penalty. There we go. Just exploring the track limits as well a little bit on this run. I'd like to get a 235 if I can. And initially, I don't really mind if I'm starting towards the back of the grid. That will enable me, hopefully, to make up some places with people crashing, so long as I can stay on the track. I lifted slightly there. That's resulted in the red. Oh, why have I got a half-second penalty? I thought I was good on that one. Track limits all over the place on this track. One of the other things with this McLaren is you can change up early. It actually prefers it. Oh, a bit of a slide on that. Oh, just trying to carry a bit more speed through there, overrun it. This lap is dead anyway, so I'm just trying new things, seeing what works, what doesn't work. Of course, at the moment, I don't know what D racers are going to be setting their times in a daily race. So I'm not quite sure how far down I do need to get this time. But we'll probably just do a couple more laps. And then we may well just dive into a race. .235.9. Can't go an awful lot quicker than that. I reckon there's a 234 in me somewhere. Oh no! Let's do a retry on that one. It might even be worth me lifting ever so slightly for a rouge rather than picking up half-second penalties. Because the thing is, it isn't a half-second penalty, it's longer than that because you've got the penalty all the way around that straight. And 1:35.9 is my best. Not a great time. I keep it over. Slight lift. I think that was better through there. Brake at the beginning of the curve, down through the gears. Keep it over to the left. Sweep across to the right. Up on the curb. Brake at the beginning of the curve, down in a second. Just follow this around. On the power as soon as we can. I think the third. Need to take more curb through there. Give me a better angle of attack on the corner. I'm going to brake at the 50. Up in the fifth. Might be a bit slower, but I just find that's a little bit better for me for the moment. Oh, it's gone a little bit deep in there. Really don't want to get into the gravel. Come on. So the line here, it goes way out wide, but be careful not to put a wheel over the line, but that puts me way deep into that corner. A bit deep into there too. That's cost me a bit more time. What's this one going to be? A 1:34.0. We are getting a little bit quicker. Slower through there. That was flat. Okay, let's exit out of there. We've got a 1:34.0. And if we exit out of there, and we will go into the race. Okay. Maybe we won't. Just come out of there. Try that again. Just select from the garage, enter the current car. Now we're in. So we got matchmaking starts in 4 minutes. So qualifying time trial. So we did that. Give me, yes it did. Not quite sure where I am. Oh, 15,000th in the world. Pretty awful. All right, so now I've got to learn to drive a lot more conservatively. I don't want to be thrown out the inside of people. I don't want to be touching people. I want to be keeping it nice and clean. It's 3 minutes, so we should get this lap done. Slight lift through there. Beginning of the curb is a little bit late for me. Need to be just before the beginning of the curb. The end of the camel straight. Need to get further over to the right there. Small squealer tyres there, telling me that I'm near the limits of the tyres. That could have been quicker. Need to be changing up quicker really in this particular car. I'm going to leave it in 6th for this one. Slight lift just as you could hear the tyres squealing. Little deep. Got away with it, just a little deep. .233.4. Not going to get another one in. Can practice this corner a little bit more though. Wow. Lost it all on the exit. One more practice of going up the hill. No, that's going over. Nah. Still got to do a lot of work on that one. Need to do a lot of work on that. Anyway, we're pretty much done. 7, 6, 5. Wish me luck. I think I'm gonna need it. Above all else, I just want to keep this clean. Don't crash. And see where we can get. We're actually starting in 5th place, which is a bit higher up than I thought. And we've got 3 C-rated drivers ahead of us. Yeah. This is going to be interesting. So we've got a number of, got a right up mix of cars actually. Ferrari, Porsche, Veyron, Mercedes, McLaren, Toyota. Quite a few different cars in there. Mostly DS rated cars. Let's see how we get on. And of course, I haven't tried the Audi yet. So maybe at the end of this race, I might switch into the Audi just to see what times I can get in there. Right, here we go. Starting in 5th place. I imagine it's going to be a big old pile of cars going into that first corner. I do like that West livery. That looks rather nice. Somebody's done a very, very nice job on that. The old Formula 1 livery from back in the days, I guess. Ooh, here we go. All outs. Here we go. Just putting the radar on so I can see where people are. Just braking a little bit early into that first corner. I really didn't want to have an accident into there. Got a blue car behind me getting quite close. 6th. Just a little lift. I don't want to overshoot this one. There's a few cars gone wide. Whoa. That blue and yellow car got really out of shape through there, picking up a slipstream on him. Get this slowed down. Whoa, too deep, too deep, too deep. That compromised that corner. There's a car up there with a second penalty. If we can get within a second of him, that will be another place made up. What I've got to do is just concentrate on my driving. Just keep this clean. Keep it clean, keep it tidy. Car behind me is quicker than me. Where are we up into? 4th at the moment. Long way to go yet though. Long way to go. A bit slidey through there. Oh, Dade in front got well out of shape there. 1.5 second penalty now. McLaren behind me, he's close. Just lifted ever so slightly through there. Oh, gone too deep. Whoa, tagged from behind. I think he had every opportunity to come up the inside of me there. Might have to have a look at that one later on. Make sure I didn't do something wrong. So lap 2 of 4. Slight lift again. Three and a half seconds to the cars in front. They're actually getting away from me. A little deep there again as well. Just need to pull my braking back ever so slightly. Looks like he was off the track. This guy behind me really wants this place. He's probably going to do a lunge at some point. Could well come towards the end of the race. Don't unghost. Oh, he unghosted. Well, it looks like the car behind me might have got a penalty too. It's giving me a bit of a breathing space. Not for long. I was a bit slow through there. That West car has come from nowhere. Can't help but think I'm becoming a bottleneck here. Massive queue of cars behind me. 7.7 seconds to the cars in front. They're away and gone. Come on, keep it in, keep it in. That was a little better. It's still right there though. Still got my slipstream. Braking on the 100, still gone too deep. Oh, way too deep. Need to give him some space. Got smacked from the car behind and sent around. I guess it had to happen. That was a shame. Just went too deep into that corner. I've got rear damage now as well. Supra's breathing down my neck as well. Broke a little bit later through there. Oh, punted again. I guess he probably wasn't expecting me to just brake slightly into that corner. And I got collected. Like I said, I am new to these daily races within reason, so haven't done them for quite some time. I'm going to have to get back into the groove, as it were. It's down into 10th now. Hopefully some of these guys will get penalties and I might pick up a few extra places, but I'm going to struggle to climb back up to where I started. That's not going to help the driver rating at all. Pick up a slipstream on that one. Oh, come on, give me some room. Still there. Oh, too deep again. Don't know what's going on. It's like I've got no brakes. Looks like the blue and yellow car's been in the wards as well. He's only just ahead of me. We were fighting with him earlier on in the race. That's too deep. Missed my braking point there. Need to get on the back of these two in front. Better. I've got to find more speed through there. New ID just ghosted. Do I go on the outside, inside? Oh, will I get away with that? Oh, closed up on the secret, but I couldn't get it. Thankfully, I ghosted there. Oh, 9th. Not good. Not a good run. Not a good run at all. Let's see how we do in the next one. Still running at the moment. A little bit disappointed with that. A little bit disappointed. I think probably nerves got the better of me at one point. That then caused 1 or 2 errors on my part, which wasn't good. And yeah, I think I threw that one away a little bit. I should have maintained 5th, I think, in that particular race. But it's all part of the learning curve. That won't have done my driver rating any good whatsoever. I'm not going to bother with the replay. I'm going to stick with the same car. I think I was considering changing. We'll do a qualifying time trial. It was that first corner after the Camel Straight where I was going a bit deep. Well, we got rain. Now that I wasn't expecting. That I was not expecting. How does this car handle on the racing hard tyres in the rain? Slippery through there. just late breaking into that one, but it is wet and it's slidey. You've got to love Spa in the rain. You need to get more over to the right hand side there. Keep saying that. Just don't do it. That's going around. Oh, I hope this is not a wet race. If it is, it could be tiptoeing round to get some inters. Now, my inexperience is going to come into play here, because does this mean that it's going to be a wet race because we're in this little practice session, or is the race going to be completely different? As in, should I come in and put inters on? Who knows? Who knows? Whoa. No steering whatsoever. No steering whatsoever. Trying to get the power down is difficult as well. Oh, it's like doing a dance. Dirty, wet tyres. Well, I guess it's time to explore the pits. So the pit entry is nice and tight. Whoa. There we go for... I haven't got any intermediate tyres. Okay, this is going to be a problem. And I'm running out of time. This is going to be a problem. Come on. Can't do anything for the moment. Come on, when can I end it? Exit out of there. I'm going to come right the way out. Cancel the entry. Yeah, I'm going to have to. No choice. I'll just get a full wet while I'm here as well. Ah, error again. Right, let's see what we can do with regards to qualifying now. Hopefully it'll be dry. Dry this time. given how I was getting on there, probably lucky that I didn't get to race. I think that could have been a complete disaster. Nothing on the weather radar at the moment. Put the radar on. Up into fifth for this one. So we want to go along here, pick up the black marks over the top. That's better. Not quite sure how we're doing against our fastest time. Now that was weird because I broke on the 100-meter board there, and that was nicely controlled, and I felt like I probably broke a little bit later. Whoa, got that wrong. I was trying to use more of the right hand side curb, but went too far down. Just restart that one. Don't want to take too much of that curb. Need to try and get the power down a bit earlier after that corner. That was a bit better. Using the black marks in the track to guide me through there a little bit more. Okay, so 100-meter board all the way down into third. Pick up that apex, pick up this apex, keep it over to the left, flip across on the power, beginning of the curb, and into second. Follow this round. Oh, turned in a little bit too early then. Gonna have to keep experimenting with that corner. Oh, nearly got on the copper curve then. Managed to get away with that. A little bit cautious through there. And again there. Is this an outlap or is this going to count, I wonder? Oh, no. Got that all wrong. That was feeling reasonable up till that point. So that's going to mess up that lap and this one. That's a bit better. But we've got to make up a lot of time to make up for the penalty. Or did I get away with that one? Not really making up any time down here. Losing, if anything. That was better. And using the tyre marks in the road again. Shame we got a penalty this time. A little bit slow out of that one. May make it up around here. Quicker, but not a lot quicker. And now we're going to lose it all. Just watch all of that time disappear with the penalty all the way down here. That's how much a penalty hurts around here. So we'll go again. Wasn't quite able to get the power down early enough there. Losing it a little bit, not too much. Losing a bit though. Come on, surely that's a blue. Not making up anything there. A lot slower. Nearly half a second to make up. No, too wide again. Oh, terrible. I had a slightly different approach to that corner, which again didn't really pay off. Again, I was hoping to have got a little bit of extra down there. Alas, it didn't happen. It's still not into a quicker lap at the moment. Whoa. Big slide through there. And a penalty. Just really don't seem to be able to hook up a decent lap. I think we might need to just ditch this and try another race. One more lap. Got up on the sausage curb there. That's never going to help. No. Hmm. Yep. Come right out. Hmm. 5 minutes of quali, so I could get a lap or two in. Just need to concentrate a bit more. However, yeah, the rain is back. How wet is it? Or clearing? Not good conditions for trying to do a fastest lap though. Slight lift through there because of the wet rain. Well, I guess rain is wet. But, the rain and the wet track. It doesn't seem to be clearing away very well. I'd like to see that weather clearing away quicker than that. Go a little bit further down the track there before we start turning. Thankfully, no penalty so far. Get that on the track. And we get round to the wet bit. What do we get for that one? 134.5. Not quick enough. And I guess it is raining. Oh. Wow. Second lost going over that sausage curb. That has translated into a 2.5 seconds almost. Wow. Nearly 2 seconds by the end of the Camel Straight. All because of getting that first corner wrong. We need this to go seriously blue. Not happening. Sliding around. Blue now, but not taking enough speed off. Come on. Is that a penalty? It's a bit deep at the end there. Well, are we going to get wet weather? Should we go with the Inters? Looks relatively dry. Let's just get out there and have a look. Looks like it's a few people doing the same thing. We all seem to be on hard tyres. Weather radar is looking clear. Right, here we go again. Let's see if we can do a little bit better this time. So we're starting off in 8th. We've got a few quicker drivers ahead of us in this particular one. Let's see how we do. So quite a few C-rated drivers, only one D ahead of me. I think we're going to have our work cut out in this one. Big old mix of cars again. Let's just see if we can keep it together. I'm going to put the radar on just so I can see where the cars are. Even though I have got the mirror in this view, I do prefer the bonnet cam, but at least this view you do have the benefit of the mirror. Here we go. Looks like we're going to get a run on the Supra into the first corner. That was a bit of a surprise. Need to get it slowed down. I think we might have picked that one place. Just be a little bit cautious over there for the first time. Whoa! Thank goodness he ghosted. Didn't think he was going to. Oh, big crash behind. 2 cars gone off. Just need to keep this clean and tidy. No heroics. Learn from the cars in front. Now I can be quicker through there. Wonder if anybody got any penalties. Doesn't look like it. A little bit of barging going on there into that corner with the 2 in front. I think we just leave them to squabble amongst themselves for the moment. Oh, big hit on the way out. It's a bit unnecessary, I feel. Giving you space, mate. Giving you space. Back out of that one. That's never going to win well. I think you cut the corner. Pick up your slipstream. Yeah. All I've got to do is stay with you now. There's a few cars behind that catching. Unfortunately, I think I need to get past this guy. Otherwise the cars behind me are going to be on me. Quite difficult following this close behind. Just quick through there. I'll give him that. Just got to stay close. These other cars are catching. He's going to one ghost. Yeah, may well you flash your lights at me, mate. Make it clean if you're going to overtake. Can't overtake into there. Camel straight is where you're going to do it, mate. Camel straight. Thought you were going to do it. Oh, I've gone too deep. That's going to be a big penalty. It's going to let a whole load of them through. Too deep again. It's pushing too hard. Right, need a bit of luck again now. Oh, there's a bit of luck. Whoa. Hopefully that wasn't overtaking under yellows, but not an awful lot I could do there. Right, come on, Mitchell. Keep it clean, keep it mean. Braking on the 100. Just about got that slowed down. This guy's going to be right on the back of me again in a minute. Going to be flashing his lights. There we go. Lights flashing. I'm not watching. One and a half seconds for the guy in front. But I need to get by you, mate. I'm sorry. Oh, tagged from behind. Thanks, Hugo. Oh, and he hit that guy. Okay, so you're not going to play fair then, are you? Just got him on the line. Just. Oof. Tough old race that was. Managed to get fourth though. Happy with that. Happy with that. And at that, I think I'm going to call it a night. So I'll say thank you for watching. For those of you that are watching this video, I have recorded this one as a private because I want to check the sound levels and a few other bits and pieces. But if you are watching the recording, thank you ever so much, and I look forward to seeing you on another video coming very soon. For now, take care. Bye bye.